Hey there, CGMS students. Welcome to homework 4.7, simplifying expressions with the distributive property. You watch the video, go ahead, check off. Calculator's okay. This is due Monday. Please make sure you show your work. Remember to KCC all subtraction. This is two steps, right? You're going to distribute, and then you're going to see if there are like terms. All right, so for instance, in number 3, I've got subtraction on the inside, so I'm going to change that to plus and negative. I'm remembering my multiplication rules of DSN, different signs negative, and SSP, same signs positive. I got my calculator next to me just to double check. So a negative 9 times 3n, that's going to give me negative 27n. Then I got a negative 9 times a negative 5, that's going to give me a positive 45. Hence my answer is D, all right? So I distributed, there are no like terms here, hence I got my answer D, right? It should show work just like that. Next one, got a subtraction sign in here, so plus a negative, and let's go ahead and work it. So negative 8 times negative 4m, that is an SSP, so that's 32m. And then we got a negative 8 times a negative 4, again an SSP, so that's 32. Again, these are not like terms because this one's got a variable of n, and this one does not have a variable, so A is our answer. All right, now for a problem like number 7. We've got negative 5 times 7, that's a DSN, different signs negative, so that's negative 35. Then we've got a negative 5 times 6x, so that's plus negative 30x. We're always going to put plus signs, and then if it's negative, we'll put the negative sign. If it's positive, we won't put anything. And then we're going to drop down our 5x. So now we've got to find some like terms, right? So negative 30x and 5x are like terms because they have the same variable and exponent. So this is negative 35 plus a negative 30 plus 5x. You got to go back to your addition and subtraction rules, which is different signs subtract more. You got more negative, so negative 25x is our answer. Now you're probably wondering, wait a second, I don't see that in the answer choices. That's because we got to KCC all the answer choices. So plus negative, plus negative, plus negative. Now you should be able to be like, oh, negative 35 minus 25x is the same thing as a negative 35 plus negative 25x, right? On number 9, you can see if you got the term out in front, you're only distributing the term that's right next to the parentheses and only distributing to both terms inside the parentheses. So we had some like terms that we had to combine in the end, and see how I got 40 plus 18n. I didn't freak out because I didn't see it in my answer choices. I used the community property of addition, said, oh, we could just flip that around if need be. But in fact, in this one, it was just in that order already. So if I were you, I'd pause and try and do all the even problems on the front. Backside. Number 11, I've got plus a negative 5. So that means I will be now distributing a negative 5 to everything on the inside. So negative 5 times 8, that's negative 40. And then negative 5 times 5n, that's plus negative 25n. Notice how I left enough space here for me to drop down the 7n, and I'm going to drop it down with a plus sign, right? So now I look for like terms, right? 7n and negative 25n. Those are like terms, DSSN. Different signs subtract more. 25 minus 7, 18, but I have more negatives, so negative 18n. And then again, plus negative 40. Everything always with a plus sign. Again, don't freak out in your answer choices. Say, oh, plus negative, plus negative. And there's my answer, negative 18 and plus 40. And I'm going to leave you to do number 12. These problems, we're going to use this diagram for question 13 through 16. So remember the rules of a rectangle, right? So if A to B is 3x plus 3, that means F to E is also 3x plus 3. If A to F is 12, that means B to E is 12. That also means C to D is 12, right? And if B to C is 2x plus 2, then E to D is 2x plus 2. So always good to try and fill out all the information in a diagram before trying to work it. So number 13 says, which of the following expression is equal to the length of A to C? So they want from A all the way to C. So basically they just want you to combine those two expressions. They want to say, what's 3x plus 3 plus 2x plus 2. So just look for your like terms. We've got 3x and 2x. That gives us 5x. And then we've got 3 and 2, which gives us plus 5. So our answer is, in fact, C. right? Number 15 says select the expression that represents the perimeter of rectangle BCDE. So let me erase this real quick. So the perimeter of BCDE. So they want that rectangle right there, right? So that means we're adding 2x plus 2 plus 12 plus 2x plus 2 plus 12, right? Perimeter means add up everything on the outside to find the distance around. So 2x plus 2 plus 12 plus 2x plus 2 plus 12. Just adding all the sides. Now, look for like terms. 2x, 2x, that's 4x. And then 2, 12, 2, 12. Well, there's all constants, but I can add them all together, right? So 2 plus 12 is 14. 2 plus 12 is 14. That's 28. Plus 28. And go ahead and select B as my answer. All right, so you got the others. That's it. Have a good weekend. Call me if you've got questions.